All right, y'all. Assalamu alaikum. How y'all doing? This is Mossy Wells coming to you live and direct. I'm at the John P. Thayer YMCA in Columbus, Georgia, and I'm down here in the workout area where they do a lot of cardio exercise. And as you can see, I got this body bag. It's another one right here. And what I do when I come down here, all I do is I do this for like 30 minutes, maybe 45 minutes for some cardio workout. I'm not a martial artist. I'm not a boxer. I don't fight no one. I ain't trying to fight nobody. I don't want to fight nobody. They won't let me make love, but I don't want to fight no more either, right? All fighting got me was a 10-year jail sentence. You feel where I'm coming from, being violent. But I just got through putting on a mean demonstration. You folks in here probably think I'm crazy, right? But like I said, this is the only way I can get my cardio workout. Now, what I'm finna do with this video right here is I'm finna just demonstrate some styles and some techniques that I used in life, dealing with philosophy and dealing with the trapper die philosophy or what I call the broken sword philosophy, shit like that there, right? It's all about things that I learned to use in life. You know, what did nobody ever sit me down and say, this is how you throw a punch, you know? This is how you do white belt katas. You understand what I'm saying? This is how you do a high block and an inner form block. I went to school for that one time, you understand me? But I forgot about that in my life when I moved here from New Orleans, Louisiana. And, you know, it's something that I put behind me. But the kata stuck with me. And it's something that I learned from those basic movements with all the other color belts, the yellow belt, the brown belt, the green belt, the black, all the way up to the black belts and stuff. All that katas build on the white belt katas, right? And I learned them in life. I used them in life and learned the philosophies that come with it. The whole purpose of us fighting is to learn something and to force our conscience to tell us something. You see what I'm saying? So, some of the simple techniques, you know, when I fight, I'm not a skilled fighter, man. I don't know Wing Chun. I don't know Muay Thai. I don't know kickboxing. I don't know Taekwondo. I don't know Kempo, the Kaioshin, Shotokan, all that. I don't know none of that stuff, right? But I look at it and I study certain aspects of it because the aspects that apply to me. One of the things is it's just about stance and footwork. You feel where I'm coming from? The horse stance, you know, which is something they use in the Wing Chun with the center line shit. You know, the boxers use this right here with the right leg in front of the left leg, or if you're left-handed, right-handed, you put your left leg in front of your right, put your hands up like this. If you look at a lot of the demonstrators in the tournaments, you know, they have a wide stance where they hop around. You know, a lot of boxers do the footwork where they move around and stuff like that there. The brothers up north in New York, where they do the 52 hand blocks. You know, the hand blocks, it's not something that I use in a fight, but they can be used. You know, when you use these blocks here, elbow. You see a lot of boxers use this to block when they started getting hit, or when they stand in the corner with a slip. They roll with the shoulder, they block when they parry with the hand, and they roll at the same time, they slip at the same time. One of the things another thing I just got to talk about was just slap a motherfucker down. I know that sounds very bad because I use the expletive with it, but that's something we do in the hood. Hey man, go slap that motherfucker. Hey man, I heard that dude said so-and-so about you, man. Go slap that nigga, man. That nigga can't talk that shit about you, man. Go slap that motherfucker. You know, sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it's just up on the motherfucker. Fight. You know, now you do that, you commit it. You better be able to back it up. You're gonna get your ass whooped, right? But that can be used in a lot of things. You know, don't get me wrong. That slap, the open palm, is used in a lot of techniques, and you know, they use it in Bagua, they use it in Wing Chun, they use it in Muay Thai. They just hit it like that right here, right? Open hand, just slap the shit out of the motherfucker, you know. One of the things that the brothers use in the 52 hand blocks is what they call read the book. And read the book is this right here, right? When you up on the motherfucker, and they use this in karate, right? I think you put their hands like this or something like that. I don't know how they do it, but when we read the book, all it is push. You know what I'm saying? You just push the motherfucker. You get digging down like a line, like an offensive lineman when he's blocking the defense and he come out his 2-point stance or his 3-point stance, and he take the defender that's coming at it, and he try to get up under his shoulder pads and try to run him and control him like that. Sometimes they get called for holding, sometimes they don't. I'm not an expert with any of this stuff, but everything I just got through explaining right then, I used in life. Feel where I'm coming from? Big men. Don't get me wrong, I done got, had words with big guys. I done had words with guys, size guys that was a little bit bigger than me. But the thing about it is, these small techniques are things that we use in life. Where do you apply that principle? What are the words that come off this when you hit somebody like that? That's what it's all about. You feel where I'm coming from? It's not about, I whooped this motherfucker. Don't get me wrong, you feel good about whooping a motherfucker, but it's about learning the lesson that comes from hitting like that. You feel where I'm coming from? When you got them hit a motherfucker 1-2, and you other than motherfucker, you've been wanting to get at this motherfucker, you just roll up on him, and you just boom, 2 pieces like that there, you understand what I'm saying? It's like, you feel good about that, especially if they just fall forward, you know what I'm saying? But most people, goddamn, that's all they do, they get the ups on them and boom, that's a wrap. But it's all about what you learn from it, the philosophy that come behind it, you understand what I'm saying? That's what it's all about, applying that life. Anybody can kick some ass, you know what I'm saying? But hell, even the biggest and the baddest and the best, eventually they bow down in the end. You feel where I'm coming from? Because it's all about the philosophies. I ain't saying, goddamn, you got to be a saint with them and just spout philosophy. Yeah, you got to be able to back it up. If you talk it, you got to be able to back it up. It's all about having the heart, man. If you got the heart, then so be it. I'm through with my work. And like I say, I'm going to take this clip and I'm going to add it to this thing. I'm going to make it. Balance is a big thing too, man. When you, with your opponent, like I said, I'm not the greatest fighter, but this is something I use in a fight. When I'm fighting a person, anybody, I'm always checking their stance and footwork, always. Footwork is very important. Bruce Lee even said, a boxer would beat him because Muhammad Ali would beat him because Muhammad Ali had better footwork. But the whole point of him saying that was the best footwork. See, when you got good footwork is important because it gives balance. Not only do it allows you entry into your opponent, but dog, it hit his balance because if you off balance when you fight your opponent, he ain't got too much to push you. You throw a punch and you slip off balance and your opponent catch you, boom, boom, it's a wrap. Why? Because you lost balance. Or if you got them fighting and you ain't putting, you might have a skill to get in there and tap them up, but you ain't got no power with your punches because of the simple fact you ain't putting it from the hip or the shoulder. You see what I'm saying? You ain't putting it in there. If you ain't got no power, what you doing? You up this close and you got to hit, cross hit, jab, hook, cross hit, jab, hook, and you ain't doing no damage like that. You understand me? Your opponent gonna push you back and probably start kicking your ass. Excuse my language. But doggone, if you can get I like to get my opponent off balance. A lot of guys, you know what I'm saying, they come with the footwork, they do all this stuff here. But if you can take them off balance, you ain't even got to do too much fight. Because it'll take care of itself, right? That's anybody. Make sure it work up. That's using your noggin in the fight, man. But sometimes it don't always work and you got to come with it. So, But yeah, I'm through, man. Let me get up out of here. Everybody think I'm hard coat. I'm gonna go home, take me a shower, rest and wind down, and write me some more posts. And with that, I'm gonna leave, as I mentioned, in the greeting words of peace and paradise. Assalamu alaikum.